Dear students, in this lecture, we will study rearrangement of series for absolutely convergent series of real numbers. Let us see this result on rearrangement of absolutely convergent series of real numbers. Let summation n is equal to 1 to infinity an be a series of be absolutely convergent series of be absolutely convergent series of real numbers. Be absolutely convergent series of real numbers of real numbers. Then any rearrangement summation n is equal to 1 to infinity bn, that is the series bn of the series n is equal to 1 to infinity an is absolutely convergent and it converges to the same sum that is, I could write it as value of series bn is same as value of series an, that is both series converge to the same number. Or in simple words, we could describe the statement of this theorem as any absolutely convergent series of real numbers is convergent and is absolutely convergent, that is better to write precisely, any absolutely convergent series of real numbers, sorry, I should describe this as any rearrangement of absolutely convergent series of real numbers is absolutely convergent and further it converges to the same sum and it converges to the same sum and it converges to the same sum. So this is one of the important results in this chapter, that any rearrangement of absolutely convergent series of real numbers is absolutely convergent and it converges to the same sum. So in other words, the rearrangement doesn't affect absolute convergence of series of real numbers, and it also doesn't affect its sum. So neither convergence nor sum is affected by rearrangement of absolutely convergent series of real numbers. So let us see proof of this result. For each n belongs to I, for each n belongs to I, define Pn is equal to an plus mod an upon 2 and Qn is equal to an upon an minus mod an upon 2. Qn is equal to an upon an minus mod an upon 2. Then an is equal to Pn plus Qn. So we have studied this series in earlier lectures and we have seen that if series An is absolutely convergent, then Pn and Qn are convergent. So let us write this result as series An is absolutely convergent. Series Pn and Qn, series Pn and Qn are convergent. Series Pn and Qn are convergent. Let Pn converge to capital P and series Qn converge to capital Q. Let series Pn converge to P and series Qn converge to Q. Okay. Since series Bn is rearrangement of the series n is equal to 1 to infinity an, there is a sequence ni, I is equal to 1 to infinity, such that Bi is equal to ani for all I belongs to I. So this holds for all positive integers. In fact, this is definition of rearrangement. Series Bn is obtained from the series An just by rearranging the terms. Okay. So we have Bi is equal to Ani and that is equal to Pni plus Qi for all I belongs to I. So Qni I should write Pni plus Qni for all I belongs to I. As the series Pni is equal to 1 to infinity is rearrangement of the series n is equal to 1 to infinity Pn of non-negative real numbers. You note that of non-negative real numbers, you note that Pn is always non-negative by definition. So Pn is always non-negative, okay, of non-negative real numbers, and it converges to P. So in the last lecture we have proved that any rearrangement of series of non-negative real numbers which is convergent is also convergent, and further it converges to the same sum. Hence we have I is equal to 1 to infinity Pni is convergent, and it converges to same sum, that is I is equal to 1 to infinity Pni is also equal to P. Also n is equal to 1 to infinity minus Qn is convergent as the series n is equal to 1 to infinity Qn is convergent. Since minus Qn is also series of non-negative real numbers, so you note that minus Qn is also a series of non-negative real numbers. So as minus Qn is convergent and it is series of non-negative real numbers, its rearrangement Qni will also be minus Qni will also be convergent, and it will converge to minus Q. So the rearrangement minus Qni, so the rearrangement minus Qni I is equal to 1 to infinity minus Qni of Qni of the series Qn is convergent and it converges to of minus Qn, I should say, and it converges to, so note that Qn converges to Q. So its rearrangement, or so the series minus Qn will converge to minus Q, and hence its rearrangement also converges to minus Q, and it converges to minus Q. That is, the value of the series I is equal to 1 to infinity minus Qni is equal to minus Q. So we have three facts now. This is first, this is second, Okay, and the third one which we have already seen is this. So by using these three facts, and basically ANI is equal to PNI plus QNI, that we are going to use. So here I have written it. So from these facts, first, second and third, I could write that the series I is equal to 1 to infinity PNI minus, I can say, plus I is equal to 1 to infinity QNI is equal to P plus Q. But so this is what we are writing from this second and third statement, and from first statement I could write then, you know that sum of two convergent series is again convergent, and so this implies that I is equal to 1 to infinity PNI plus QNI is equal to P plus Q. But what is PNI plus QNI? It is BI. So this implies I is equal to 1 to infinity BI is equal to P plus Q. That is, the series Bn converges. That is, the series n is equal to 1 to infinity. Whether we use I or n, that is immaterial. This series is same as n converges to P plus Q, which is same as value of the series An converges to P plus Q, which is equal to the value of series n is equal to 1 to infinity Pn plus value of the series n is equal to 1 to infinity Qn, that equals to n is equal to 1 to infinity Pn plus Qn, that is equal to n is equal to 1 to infinity An. So we have proved that this series is convergent and it converges to the same sum n is equal to 1 to infinity An. The last part of the proof is about absolute convergence of the series. It remains to prove that this series Bn is absolutely convergent. Okay. So let us consider the series. Let for each n belongs to I, for each n belongs to I, define B1 plus B2 plus Bn is equal to mod Tn. So what I can write is this, mod B. Better I will rewrite it. Define Tn is equal to mod B1 plus mod B2 plus mod Bn. So the sequence Tn is sequence of partial sums of the series which series? The series n is equal to 1 to infinity mod Bn So it is sequence of partial sums of this series. Consider mod Tn, it is equal to mod B1 plus mod B2 plus mod Bn. Now mod B1 is nothing but it is equal to, recall that Bi is equal to Pni plus Qni. So B1 is equal to Pn1 plus Qn1 plus B2 is equal to Pn2 plus Qn2 plus Bn is equal to Pnn plus Qnn. By triangle inequality, this I could write as mod Pn1 plus mod Qn1 plus mod Pn2 plus mod Qn2, and last term will be mod Pnn plus mod Qnn. This is now equal to, note that each Pn is non-negative whereas each Qn is non-positive. Hence, mod Pn equals to, or mod Pn1 equals to Pn1 and mod Qn1 equals to, as it is non-positive, it is equal to minus Qn1 plus Pn2 minus Qn2 plus Pnn minus Qnn. This I could write as I is equal to 1 to n Pni minus I is equal to 1 to n Qni. Okay. So, for better understanding, I will write this as plus minus Qni, and note that minus Qni is series of non-negative real numbers and it is convergent. So, as these are series of non-negative real numbers, I could write that this is less equal to n is equal to 1 to infinity. Partial sum of any convergent series of non-negative real numbers is always less equal to its sum. Okay, so this is partial sum and it will always be less equal to value of this series, as it is series of non-negative real numbers. So plus n is equal to 1 to infinity minus Qn, and that is equal to, I could write as it is equal to P minus Q. So it is less equal to P minus Q. Thus, mod Pn is less equal to P minus Q for all n belongs to I. For all n belongs to I. Thus, mod Pn is less equal to P minus Q for all n belongs to I. This is sequence of partial sums of the series. So, the sequence Tn of series mod Bn of non-negative real numbers is bounded, and we know the fundamental result that if sequence of partial sums of series of non-negative real numbers is bounded, then the series is convergent. Hence, the series n is equal to 1 to infinity mod Bn is convergent that is the series that is the series n is equal to 1 to infinity bn converges absolutely, and we have already proved that it is convergent, and it is convergent to p plus q, which is same as value of the series n is equal to 1 to infinity an. This completes the proof of the result that any rearrangement of any absolutely convergent series of real numbers is convergent and it converges to the same sum. Thank you.